Welcome to Collectivist, the global tech PR agency network for tech startups, scale-ups, and global brand giants. We are a network of PR, marketing, and communications agencies covering 6 continents and 40 countries across the US to the UK, EU, Eastern Europe, Middle East, Asia Pacific, and LATAM regions. And this is what you need to know. My name is Gavin Loader, and this is Coffee with Judith Middleton from Duo Marketing and Communications in Africa. And I think we'll start with the easy one, which is an overview of your agency, or what would the elevator pitch be if you were speaking to a prospect?
Duo Marketing Communications was founded in 2004, which makes us 21 years old, nearly. Yeah. And the purpose and reason for us starting was to create a niche B2B tech agency for Southern Africa. At the time, which does feel like 100 years ago, no niche tech agencies, and we were disencouraged to do it because the sort of industry felt that it was too specialized. But actually, in hindsight, it's proved to be the most valuable thing. So we've moved from a traditional PR agency right through to a digital agency, and we serve the full spectrum of tech companies, from enterprise, consumer, medtech, healthtech, right across the board.
You mentioned your team there, so that's probably a useful question. Who's in that team? Who are the key players, and who's doing such a good job you don't need to get involved with your clients so much anymore?
So we have 3 directors, and they are first and foremost 2 females and a male, and that in itself is a good balance. So the first female is Leslie. She heads up our enterprise division. She's supremely good at client management, upselling, business development, but she's also very good at managing her team. Then we have Anish, who's been with us now for 11 years. Wow. Anish is our digital enablement officer. And what that means is he digitally enables the team, so training and development and mentorship of all the digital campaigning. So even if someone came into Duo as a traditional PR specialist, by the time they left Duo, they would have complete digital skills, because he would take them on that journey and mentor them through every step of the way. And then we have Shay, who is ex-Accenture Song. And basically, she is the sort of strategic brain at Duo. So she does a lot of the business development proposals. She heads up the consumer team. And she's phenomenally good at taking complex technical jargon and breaking it down into core differentiating messaging. It is a superpower.
So you are not what I would call a traditional media relations agency anymore. The services you're offering extend well beyond media relations and earned media. So that obviously that must work in Africa to have a broader range of services, because we don't see that in all of the countries. There's definitely differences in what works in local markets. So what's big for you at the moment? What's driving client interest? What's delivering the results?
We've been fortunate. A lot of our CEO founder-led businesses trust us to experiment. They trust us to bring credible data back from these campaigns. Everything we do in our business in a digital sphere is data-driven, so there's no more guesswork. And that has been fundamentally, it's fundamentally changed the game for us. So it's been about 12 years since we've played in the digital game, and it's all driven towards our 21 steps towards lead generation. And content forms the foundation of that. So content and messaging, PR, advertorial campaigns, blogs, SEO, lead generation.
Very lastly, tell me about the African market or South Africa. If I'm a tech company expanding from the US or the UK, what do I need to know about PR and marketing in your region?
Tech in Africa is booming. It has been the one place where we see a lot of foreign investment. I think we are leading the pack in some areas, certainly in medtech, in fintech, I think Africa has had to build solutions for Africa's problems, which don't necessarily translate into the first world. And in other instances, they translate beautifully into the first world. So, I think Africa I think a lot of people treat Africa like one country. And if you think about Africa like Europe, Germany, France, Italy, Spain have different nuances. And I think people underestimate that in Africa. News needs to be localized. News needs to be localized not only to the nuances and understanding in that particular geography, but also to the languages. I mean, South Africa itself has 11 national languages. Global brands underestimate how to reach our people and how to convert and build credibility within our communities.
We have just about powered through 10 questions. I don't think we made it in 10 minutes, but maybe not far off. So thank you very much. That was Coffee with Judith. Cheers.
Kevin, always good to chat to you.